boy Samuel ministered to the Lord before Eli. The word of the Lord was rare and precious in those days. There was no frequent or widely spread vision. At that time, Eli, whose eyesight had dimmed so that he could not see, was lying down in his own place. The lamp of God had not yet gone out in the temple of the Lord, where the ark of God was, and Samuel was lying down when the Lord called, Samuel, and he answered, Here I am. He ran to Eli and said, Here I am, for you called me. Eli said, I did not call you. Lie down again. So he went and lay down. And the Lord called again, Samuel. And Samuel arose and went to Eli and said, Here am I. You did call me. Eli answered, I did not call, my son. Lie down again. Now Samuel did not yet know the Lord, and the word of the Lord was not yet revealed to him. And the Lord called Samuel the third time, and he went to Eli and said, Here I am, for you did call me. Then Eli perceived that the Lord was calling the boy. So Eli said to Samuel, Go, lie down, and if he calls you, you shall say, Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening. So Samuel went and lay down in his place. And the Lord came and stood and called as at other times, Samuel, Samuel. Then Samuel answered, Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening. The Lord told Samuel, Behold, I am about to do a thing in Israel at which both ears of all who hear it shall tingle. On that day I will perform against Eli all that I have spoken concerning his house from beginning to end. And I now announce to him that I will judge and punish his house forever for the iniquity of which he knew, for his sons were bringing a curse upon themselves, blaspheming God, and he did not restrain them. Therefore, I have sworn to the house of Eli that the iniquity of Eli's house shall not be atoned for or pursed with sacrifice or offering forever. Samuel lay until morning. Then he opened the doors of the Lord's house, and he was afraid to tell the vision to Eli. But Eli called Samuel and said, Samuel, my son. And he answered, Here I am. Eli said, What is it he told you? Pray, do not hide it from me. May God do so to you, and more also, if you hide anything from me of all that is said to you. And Samuel told him everything, hiding nothing. And Eli said, It is the Lord. Let him do what seems good to him. Samuel grew. The Lord was with him, and let none of his words fall to the ground. And all Israel, from Dan to Beersheba, knew that Samuel was established to be a prophet of the Lord. And the Lord continued to appear in Shiloh, for the Lord revealed himself to Samuel in Shiloh through the word of the Lord. Hi, precious stray kids code 143. Thank you so much. God bless you. I think you change your nickname ID. Hi, precious Singapore guy D. Thank you so much. May God bless you. Moses said to God, "Behold, when I come to the Israelites and say, 'The God of your fathers has sent me to you,' and they say to me, 'What is his name?' what shall I say to them?" And God said to Moses, "I am who I am, and what I am, and I will be what I will be." And he said, "You shall say this to the Israelites, I am has sent me to you." Hi, Miss Carol. Good to see you. Thank you so much. May God bless you. First Samuel 4. And the word of the Lord through Samuel came to all Israel. Now Israel went out to battle against the Philistines and encamped beside Ebenezer. The Philistines encamped at Aphek. The Philistines drew up against Israel, and when the battle spread, Israel was smitten by the Philistines, who slew about 4,000 men on the battlefield. When the troops had come into the camp, the elders of Israel said, "Why has the Lord smitten us today before the Philistines? Let us bring the ark of the covenant of the Lord here from Shiloh, that it may come among us and save us from the power of our enemies." So the people sent to Shiloh and brought from there the ark of the covenant of the Lord of hosts, who dwells above the cherubim. and the two sons of Eli, Hophni and Phinehas, were with the ark of the covenant of God. And when the ark of the covenant of the Lord came into the camp, all Israel shouted with a great shout, so that the earth resounded. And when the Philistines heard the noise of the shout, they said, "What does this great shout in the camp of the Hebrews mean?" When they understood that the ark of the Lord had come into the camp, the Philistines were afraid, for they said, "God has come into the camp." And they said, "Woe to us, for such a thing has not happened before. Woe to us, who shall deliver us out of the hand of these mighty gods? These are the gods that smote the Egyptians with every kind of plague in the wilderness. Be strong and acquit yourselves like men, O you Philistines, that you may not become servants to the Hebrews, as they have been to you. Behave yourselves like men and fight." And the Philistines fought. Israel was smitten, and they fled, every man to his own home. There was a very great slaughter, for 30,000 foot soldiers was Israel fell. And the ark of God was taken, and the two sons of Eli, Hophni and Phinehas, were slain. Now a man of Benjamin ran from the battle line and came to Shiloh that day with his clothes torn and earth on his head. When he arrived, Eli was sitting by the road watching, for his heart trembled for the ark of God. When the man told the news in the city, all the city people cried out. When Eli heard the noise of the crying, he said, "What is this uproar?" And the man came hastily and told Eli. Now Eli was 98 years old. His eyes were dim, so that he could not see. The man said to Eli, "I have come from the battle. I fled from the battle today." Eli said, "How did it go, my son?" The messenger replied, "Israel fled before the Philistines, and there has been a great slaughter among the people. Also your two sons, Hophni and Phinehas, are dead, and the ark of God is captured. And when he mentioned the ark of God, Eli fell off the seat backward by the side of the gate. His neck was broken, and he died, for he was an old man and heavy. He had judged Israel 40 years. Now his daughter-in-law, Phinehas' wife, was with child about to be delivered, and when she heard that the ark of God was captured, and that her father-in-law and her husband were dead, she bowed herself and gave birth, for her pains came upon her. And about the time of her death, the women attending her said to her, "Fear not, for you have borne a son." But she did not answer or notice, and she named the child Ichabod, saying, "The glory is departed from Israel, because the ark of God had been captured, and because of her father-in-law and her husband." She said, "The glory is gone from Israel, for the ark of God has been taken." Thank you so much, Miss Precious, Miss Corel. Hi, Precious, Melanie Salas. Thank you so much. May God bless you. Hi, Precious Tito. Thank you so much. God bless you. Have a really good sleep. Thank you so much for sharing this precious time together. May God's peace, love, and blessings be with you always, and wishing everyone a peaceful, blessed night. God bless you. I love you in Jesus.